Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the philosophy of life and death with a backdrop of Korea. The Americans have been spinning their little gadgets over our heads for years, and it seems they really love to spin. They can't stop shouting about giving us some surgery, and they've even managed to lure away the Soviet experts. HMPH, looking down on us with other gadgets, our backs wouldn't even be straight, and they think they could flex on us. Without peace, we can't really live our lives, so everything here is about survival. Now, the Central Military Commission announces loud and clear, this secret is totally shareable, so listen up. We're going to roll up our sleeves right here next door and get to work with our own hands. Let's uncover our own atomic bomb. Listen up, soldiers, time to rack up the points. Soldiers jumped straight into production battles. The general swung his hammer down hard, every hit filled with the power of the people. No matter the dust or sun's heat, without tools, well-used hands and shoulders. Strong roads were built like this by them, truly working for the country. It's both amusing and perplexing. To put an end to this ridiculous bullying, let's all chip in, burden bearers. You guys push me, and I'll step back a bit. Look how pumped you all get. The more you work, the more energy you gain. Well done, team, you're really great. Think logically, always keep a rational perspective, folks. After meeting with the Prime Minister, Luke Wanda sped back to crunch some numbers. The chalk hit the blackboard with a crisp sound. Class is in session. All the questions are laid out clearly from here to there. The Americans took 6 years, the Brits 5, and the Soviets 8, but we can't afford to dawdle. Not even spanning 2 years, we absolutely need to hurry. If one round doesn't cut it, we'll try 2 more. If that fails, let's do 3. There's only one computer in the Academy of Sciences, and everyone is equal. We have no other tricks up our sleeves than using an abacus. We must figure it out by any means necessary. All the scientists jumped into calculations, munching on lunch beside the draft paper, working hard into the night. The sound of the abacus clacking away non-stop. Are they dancing or what? What were they up to? Doing a big work. Sweaty in the scorching heat, but the abacus and draft papers remained spotless. But after 3 months of calculations, the results just wouldn't match what the Soviet experts had. Old Lie brought results to Luke Wanda, who stared blankly at them, thinking, maybe we messed up. Luke Wanda hurried home, rummaging through books for answers. His wife wanted to get closer, but was stopped by the guard. But Luke Wanda was too focused on verifying the results to notice his wife, even though he knew the importance of his work. Well, after wrapping up the theoretical data, Luke Wanda and his crew headed for the Gobi Desert. The soldiers lined up in warm welcome, with red flags waving in the sky. Although sand was everywhere, their enthusiasm remained. They pulled out the best stash for the welcome feast. It was quite the scene. Luke Wanda had a flash of enlightenment on his visit yesterday and realized a lot of things. He concluded that human strength is the greatest force in the world, truly, even mightier than science. With experimental theoretical data in hand, the base immediately stepped into construction. However, during his inspection, Luke Wanda wondered what to do next. He grabbed a handful of cement and took a taste right away. Just then, General Feng showed up nearby and asked, "What's going on here?" Luke Wanda shouted, "Stop the work." General Feng was displeased but couldn't help laughing. "Comrade Kallier, actually, it's cleaner than washing vegetables and soaking rice. Seriously, check out this water. We drink this very water. It's bitter and salty, and it's truly not easy to obtain." "Then let's halt operations. No fresh water, no work. This project can't be delayed even a day. But I have to oversee this. It must follow the design standards to work well." "Do you know how much water this project needs?" "It's more than the entire factory's daily needs. I turned half the trucks into water transporters. It means driving hundreds of kilometers to fetch water. If people drink this terrible water, they might get a tummy ache, but we can't use it for atomic bomb testing. Tear down every structure being worked on today." General Feng felt wronged, but he had to follow orders. He wouldn't let that shabby construction slide because Luke Wanda wouldn't concede. The car group gathered overnight. The team took turns on wheels but kept transporting water over hundreds of kilometers. Despite General Feng's caution, Luke Wanda was still uneasy. After deep thought, he decided to swap out this troop and take full responsibility. No way should such an important project be handed to a team breaking construction rules. "You're right, you can do this, but I truly can't. I'm General Feng.